Back in the mountains. About to do a little bit of solo driving this morning because I drove for 7 hours yesterday. Just didn't turn the cameras on, just went all over. Did Moonshiners 28, Waya Road, Wolfpen Gap, the Dragon out and back, and then some of Cherohala. And so I was just doing some driving therapy. And so this morning I was wrecked. I'm like, and everybody left at like 9 something. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do my own thing today. We'll get some footage. I can get my video stuff out of the way. And then I can enjoy the rest of the weekend. So I'm planning to do also some stuff with Andy on car control and driving. So we'll get in his car and do so it'll be like a little 2-part video series. They just paved this driveway. It's awesome. So I'm gonna go up the Cherohala and we'll see if we can get some decent distance without being behind everybody. The car's not warm yet. That's pretty warm. Have to warm up the tires. So great. Oh crap. Let's scare him. We got behind the Crossfire Club. That means we're gonna be going real slowly. So anyway, the mountains here, if we can get HQ and my garage built, I think I'm only maybe 5 years away from being able to, you know, barring some major meltdown. Hopefully the business keeps growing, and I really, really want to buy up my own place here. And then maybe the longer term 10-year plan would be to, let's go windows up. The longer term 10-year plan would be to, you know, build a community here. Like I've been talking about for so long. Oh my word. There's like 50 of them. And they're going to go all the way up to Cherohala. This is the kind of driving we all thought we'd be doing when we first came to the mountains 6 years ago as a group. And it was more of what you've seen me drive. Again, I understand when people say take it to the track. I mean, we're driving 6/10, 5/10 on roads where there are generally no houses, no people, no nothing. I'll catch them in about 2 minutes, but at least maybe I can get a little bit of fun, a little bit of distance. Hopefully I can get. So the North Carolina, Georgia, if you haven't watched me, I've been up here a dozen times and done, you know, lots and lots of videos of this place. But it's kind of the mecca of motorcycles and sports cars come to one spot. And of course the motorcycles tend to clog up things. They tend to be kind of slow. Now it depends. I mean, the Harley guys come up here and kind of putt around, and they get angry when, you know, people go over like 25 miles an hour. And then you have the sport bike guys that are insane, that are dragging their, you know, knee around a turn like this. And then you have, you know, everything in between. Oh, shoot. You have some locals and stuff, too. So you watch these guys. I'll give them some space, too. Ah, shoot. They're going to be going too slow, so I'm going to have to give them a little bit of room. The valve operation in this car is ridiculous. The only thing it does is right here. A little bit of change in this. So the button really doesn't do much. Let's go. Put on sport suspension. EDK Sport also doesn't do anything. But man, I'm having so much fun in this car yesterday. It's so awesome. It's made me consider selling the Corvette about 5 times. follow the Cherohala Skyway, where we don't, we have longer sweeping turns, really smooth pavement on this side of the mountain. It gets rougher on the other side, but just like on the anywhere, I gotta kind of warm up my driving while I'm getting started. So much fun. I'll get some footage tomorrow of driving with the group. I can't imagine though, you can probably hear this car from 2 miles away. Not very smooth today. It's kind of sad when you catch up. Well, I mean, that's not a sport bike, but it's kind of sad when you catch up to a motorcycle in a car. I guess if I was driving a motorcycle, you'd be catching me though. Get a good run in on a Friday morning. I gotta get up earlier. This car makes me want to sell the Corvette, sell the M5, just be done with it. So, and I just might do that after the projects are done, because I really want to dig into doing garage design and building that part of the business. I know you're getting a lot of wind noise, but we also want the engine noise too. So the seating position, the steering, the plantedness, I haven't had the Z06 up here yet, but I'm sure it's plenty planted. I'm gonna get cup 2s on the car and get it set up the way I think it should be set up. But this is just like, I can sit in these seats all day. Like, I literally got out of the car to get gas once, and I sat in the seat for 7 hours of pretty hardcore driving, and it's just magical. Everything about this car is just magical, with the exception of the engine being in the in the wrong spot. And so the thing I've been questioning myself, is that just me being a fanboy? Am I just like the Corvette guys that love the Corvettes and couldn't understand anything else? I don't think that's the case. I've driven Ferraris, I've driven, I haven't driven Lamborghini, but I know that they suck, so there's no reason to even worry about that. I haven't driven McLaren, so who knows, I may love that, like a 600 LT or something. But for me and my style and my, what I'm looking for, I just, there isn't much about these that I don't like. I don't like the stereo. I wish I would put a decent stereo in the thing. I don't like the valve operation. I wish I'd get rid of the valves. I don't like getting out of this thing, that's for sure. It's hard to get out of it. But once you're in it, it's awesome. The seats are great. They're just not, there's no compromise. Like, they fit small people and they fit big people. And everything in between. But the big difference between the RS and like a GT3 up here is around, especially turns like this, these sweeping turns with really, really great pavement. The front end grip is just so much better. He's not pulling over. I'm gonna catch him in like 30 seconds. I'm not even fast. Gosh.
There was like 12 fucking crossfires that just went
I know. I sat and waited, and then the motorcycle guys I'm like, oh, they'll be good. Yeah. The one guy was dragging his knee. I'm like, oh, I'm good to go. And then sure enough,
there's like 10 crossfires up there ahead of me.
Yeah, just moseying around, hopefully they'll pull off at some
This
point.
thing sounds great. I heard you ripping past the Dragon store last night, man. In it. It's awesome.
I wonder, I'm guessing you can hear this thing from like
Oh, man,
a mile and a half
coming
away.
from the bottom of that hill, I'm like, what is that? You come by on the shifter, and I'm like, holy.
We were all standing out there like.
Well, there's 40 of us here.
Don't you, are you the guy that does that detail page?
Yeah. What's up, man? I'm
What's
Matt.
up, man?
Matt, nice to
Matt,
meet
I'm
you.
Jay.
Yeah, Obsessed Garage, that's my thing.
That's it. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Got the details up my way too on the side. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. Awesome. Good to meet you.
It's a great car, man.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's so frustrating out here.
Right.
Like, I'd never be able to keep up with you guys, but, you know, some of these guys are just putting around. Like,
Right.
just and it's not that, just pull over. I mean, there's tons
We
of
were
these
up here
things.
through the week, and that's the time to come up.
Yeah.
You can get rolling.
We were Tuesday, there was nobody on this road, man.
The whole way across.
The whole way across,
rolling.
wide open.
Yeah.
Rolling.
Yeah.
How long you up for?
Till Monday.
Yeah.
I got good runs in yesterday. Like, I was up back the Dragon.
Right.
You know, I had to air down the
It's a
tires.
monster on that road. The meat's under the back of it. Like that. It's great.
See you guys.
Meeting you, man.
Yeah,
Good
same.
seeing you.
Good luck. Good run.
Let's get my phone out of here. Let's put it over here. All right. Maybe we can get a little bit of run. Cherohala is beautiful, and the roads are amazing. They weren't always this good. They paved them about 3 years ago. Just push this down. The only thing I don't like about this road is it getting a lot faster than I like to go. I'm a much better follower than I am a leader. We got a little bit of room. Oh boy. Like, how can you drive this slow? I'm not going to complain about that this year. Let's turn the darn camera off. Thank the Lord. Maybe they held up people in front long enough to have some room to stretch my legs. The long one, shoot. At some point, I'm going to start trying to learn these roads. I need to pay it. That's the advantage of riding around solo, is you spend a little more time figuring things out. When you're just following, you don't have to think. You just drive. definitely going to bring the Corvette up here. Somebody who's like super legit, oh man, I'd be in a world of hurt. And I'm too chicken to stay in it. Just let the car do its thing. I'm still moving pretty well, but not what this car could do. That's what's funny is that everybody's always prepared because they can hear this thing from a mile away, literally. So people are always looking like, what the heck? I actually like this little bit rougher pavement better. Makes me feel like I have more grip. Quite a ways away. Get some breakfast. Come back up. Go do the Dragon, which I'm sure will suck. Do Moonshiners. Do Baby Waya. I gotta be back because I got a call with Shell. Oh, she just leaves. Oh, we're actually getting some leaf changes out here. Thanks to those crossfires, they blocked people. There's enough of a gap of whoever's in front that I haven't caught anybody yet. It's so weird when you stand on these brakes. It's like a, it's hard to explain unless build a really cool garage though, so I could make videos. I'm sure I can figure something out. I wonder if it would get old. I don't think it would. I'd have to bring in a GT3 up here. What other car did I bring up here? That's it. It just makes me not want to bring any other car, which then in turn makes me want to sell every other car. Fast enough because I haven't had anybody catch me yet. They come up behind me. So I haven't done a lot of solo driving in the mountains, other than doing like the little car experiences that I've done driving other people's cars. There's a bunch of people want to hear the AWE, so I gotta let them take the car out. Take them out in it. Game over. Give us a little bit of a rest. I'm gonna have a hard time syncing the audio, but we're back on it. Next 2 miles, curvy. That's good. So let's just do a little shut up and drive. How's that sound? actually buy that photo. I'd like to get better about not being on and off the throttle so much. Be a lot smoother with that. I need to make a conscious effort to improve that. You know, roll on the throttle in a nice linear fashion coming out of the apex, but I tend to be on and off it too much. See, like that's better, just smooth throttle. That's better. Out in third gear all day, 7,000 RPMs. The car doesn't even break a sweat. Hard brake. Super tight. I don't even want to scratch my head.